Hello and welcome. This is Janilata Bhattrai from Single World News. Give me your blood, and I shall give you freedom, said Netaji. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose is one of the most inspirational leaders India ever had. In today's episode, let's find out who inspired Netaji, the inspiration for all. Netaji was an ardent admirer of Swami Vivekananda and regarded him as the maker of modern India. From the very beginning of his youth, Netaji was tremendously influenced by the lives and works of Swamiji and his guru, Sri Ramakrishna. He wrote, "How shall I express my indebtedness to Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda? It is under their sacred influence that my life got the first awakening." He was deeply spiritual and had remained committed to their ideals throughout his life. Netaji believed that Swami Vivekananda preached the Hindu religion in its purest form, in which caste and creed had no bearing whatsoever. In his perception, Swamiji took an active part in every form of healthy national activity. With him, religion was the inspirer of nationalism. He trusted Sri Ramakrishna and Vivekananda, who were destined to have a great influence on the future course of the new awakening. He regarded them as two aspects of one indivisible personality. He said, "If Swamiji had been alive today, he would have been my guru. That is to say, I would have accepted him as my master. Needless to say, as long as I live, I shall be absolutely loyal and devoted to Ramakrishna, Vivekananda." Netaji's thirst for spiritual life was indomitable. While he was a student of Presidency College in 1913, he even wanted to leave his home in order to join Ramakrishna mission and become a sannyasin. With that desire, he met Swami Brahmanand, the then president of Ramakrishna order at Belur Mutt. The clairvoyant Swami could envision his future and told him that sannyas wasn't his cup of tea. His love for the country would lead him decidedly to the realm of politics, where he would play a major role for the country's emancipation. This changed the course of his life for good, though his inclination to lead a reclusive life was still quite strong. Swami Brahmanand's vision about him proved true after some time. It is well known how famously he revealed himself in Indian politics subsequently. He confined the incident to his friend Dilip Roy, who made its mention in his autobiography. Netaji's interpretation of Swamiji was cogent. He felt that Swamiji's influence had been even greater after his death. He precisely summed up Swamiji's personality: reckless in his sacrifice, unceasing in his activity, boundless in his love, profound and versatile in his wisdom, exuberant in his emotions, merciless in his attacks, but yet simple as a child. He was a rare personality in this world of ours. According to him, Swamiji had consecrated his whole life to the moral and spiritual uplift of his nation and of humanity. According to Netaji, Swamiji's unique greatness was in harmonizing East and West, religion and science, past and present. He believed that Swamiji's teachings gave Indians an unprecedented self-respect, self-confidence, and self-assertion. Towards the end of the 19th century, it was only Swami Vivekananda who preached the idea of complete freedom, inner and external. As Netaji writes, freedom is the song of the soul. This was the message that burst forth from the inner recesses of Swamiji's heart and captivated the entire nation. This truth was embodied in Swamiji's works, life, conversations, and speeches. Swamiji wanted the youth to build a sterling character and participate in nation building. He said, "I have faith in my country and especially in the youth of my country." Swamiji said, "Each one of you has a glorious future if you dare to believe me. Have tremendous faith on yourselves like the faith I had when I was a child and which I am working out now. Have that faith, each one of you, in yourself. That eternal power is lodged in every soul, and you will revive the whole of India." Netaji took up this idea and kept the youth in the vanguard of his struggle for freedom. In his address at the third session of the All India Youth Congress in Calcutta on 25 December 1928, he told the assembled youth movements are not reformist in outlook, but revolutionary. It is characterized by a feeling of dissatisfaction with the present order of things and a desire for a better order accompanied by a vision of that order. Swami Vivekananda believed that education was the panacea for individual and social ills. Netaji too considered illiteracy as the fundamental problem plaguing India. He was therefore, like Swamiji, eager to spread education among the masses. An essential condition in a nation's development is the upliftment of its woman. As Swamiji pointed out, the uplift of the woman, the awakening of the masses must come first, and then only can any real good come about for the country, for India. Netaji too was deeply concerned about the welfare of women. He pointed out that illiteracy and economic dependency were the main hurdles in the path of women's emancipation. He therefore formulated an all-round educational system for women that included literacy and vocational education or training in light cottage industries. He also supported widow remarriage and the abolition of the Parda system. Swami Vivekananda inspired Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Rishi Aurobindo, and numerous freedom fighters whose great effort led to India's independence from the British rule. To get more information and interesting updates like this, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for the latest notifications.